Hello there, my name is Valeria Frunze and I'm running an estate agency specialized in property investment, property development and portfolio management. One of the branches of our company is managing residential portfolios, and in residential portfolios we have a big portfolio in Airbnb and Booking.com. So I am managing portfolios on short-term rentals from 2015, and I want to share some insights on how to run these properties better. So these are some tips on how to clean efficiently the apartment. So even though that you hire a cleaner, sometimes they would not be specialized or properly prepared to clean an Airbnb apartment. And just to let you know, Airbnb and short-term rental apartments, they have standards, and it's very important for these details to be spoken with the cleaner or whoever does the cleaning, because sometimes your guest might complain or ask his money back because the standards are not met. So normally I recruit my own cleaners. So I used to have a cleaning company in the past. So luckily I had the chance to learn everything about it and also compare. And obviously I had a lot of experiences in failing as well, not just succeeding on the cleaning side. So I will share some insights for you to note in case you need these tips in the future, or in case your cleaner is not perfectly prepared for that. So normally when we do the cleaning, so for example, when the guest is checking out, we normally do the cleaning at the checkout, not before the check-in, because sometimes it takes longer, and the bedding and all these things. So if we don't have a check-in in the same day, we will still do the cleaning after the checkout, not in the day of the check-in, because sometimes you might get last-minute bookings and your apartment might not be ready, and as a result you might lose revenue because of that. So when my cleaners are coming around and they are starting to clean, first thing they do, they take the bedding off the bed and they start to wash it. So we do all the washing in the house because it's cheaper and it's more efficient. So we always buy white bedding, white towels, and white bath mat or anything else that it's needed. Why? Because white is very easier to wash, and many times we add the detergent plus a little bit of bleach to just keep it white. Yes, so a little bit of bleach always, wash it properly and it keeps it white. You'll not be able to do that with any other colors because it will stain your bedding. If the bedding has stains on it, normally my cleaners, they will just wash the stain separately by hand and then put it in the washing machine. This is the fastest and the most efficient way in dealing with the bedding. So step number one is to remove the bedding, the used bedding from the bed, and put them in the washing machine for at least 1 hour. And then if you have a dryer, then you will have another hour of drying, or so on. Most of our apartment, we do not iron our beddings as they dry well, and we just spread it on over the bed. So step number one, doing the bedding. Now we put the clean bedding on the bed. We always have 3 sets of bedding inside the apartment. 1 which is on the bed, 2 which is separate from when we do the cleaning, and 3rd one is spare one in case the other one is dirty or stained or something like that. So it's minimum 3 sets for each bed. So if it's like a 3-bedroom apartment, it has to be 9 sets in the apartment ready inside. Now, second, we put the clean bedding and everything. We will clean the dust from the top surfaces, like bedside tables, everything that is top surface, and then we will hoover once. And then after hoovering, or sweeping, depends if you don't have a hoover. I don't know what's like, it's mandatory to have a hoover, but sometimes some apartments don't. So we will get rid of the dust, and then after, the cleaner will do the kitchen and the bathroom. Sterilizing the kitchen and the bathroom is very important, and it's a mandatory procedure. We use several chemicals which are like super efficient. So for the lime scale deposits, we use Viacal. I will probably add this particular chemical because it's quite good and it's super efficient in dealing with it. So anything that is lime scale deposits on glass from the shower, or even the sink, or it works very well on the taps as well. So Viacal removes very well all the lime scale deposits. And also we use any product that has bleach or antibacterial. So everything has to be bleached or use any antibacterial product. So some people, they don't want to use bleach because it's, as we say, it kills the germs, but it kills you as well. So it's a very strong chemical. But if you have an eco-friendly antibacterial product, you should use that, and obviously clean all the surfaces in and out. Everything has to be sterilized and cleaned. Same thing with the kitchen. And one thing that I want to note and inform everyone, on the cleaning side, every single surface and every single room should have their own cleaning sponges and cloths, because I observed sometimes that the cleaner are using the same thing for kitchen and the bathroom, which is completely wrong, and it shouldn't be allowed. So after we clean and sterilize the bathroom and the kitchen, we will hoover one more time if needed, and then mop the floor. So it's like several very simple steps, but it's the main way is to do it, because if you don't do it this way, then you will waste time and you will not be efficient in the cleaning. Normally a 1-bedroom apartment should take you around 1 hour and 1 hour and a half to clean it and prepare it by these steps. Sometimes the only thing that it will delay it will be the wash and dry. So it has to be washed and dry, and removed from the washing machine. The bedding shouldn't stay inside. And also, of course, all the pots and cups and plates should be placed in their place. The apartment shouldn't be cluttered. So I will repeat one more time what we do. So first we deal with the bedding. This is step number 1, because we need to wash them, and it takes a lot of time. It takes around 2 hours to wash and dry. Second, we clean all the top surfaces from dust and anything else like remains and stuff. Tables, bedside tables, inside the cupboard, like any other surfaces on the top of the mirror, for example, things like that. Third, we hoover the floor. So we take all the dust that has been kind of brushed out from the top surfaces. And after that, we sterilize kitchen and bathroom, and then we hoover one more time and we mop the floor. So this is like basic steps that you need to do. Obviously there are, like, you have to arrange the decorative parts, and obviously after you clean the surfaces you have to put if there is a vase or anything that it's in the house, you have to arrange it properly, books, shelves, stuff like that. And of course plates and pots and plates, they have to be cleaned and put in their place. So it's very also important to leave towels for hands. So in each bathroom should be towels for the bath. Not mandatory, but it's kind of nice and complementary to have face towels and hand towel. Now the face towel, we have a trick. We buy a lot of face towel, different color, gray sometimes, the small square ones, and we advise our female guests to use that from wiping their face after they remove the makeup. So one of the biggest problems and challenges that I face with the Airbnbs and all the short-term accommodation is that many of our guests, after they shower or after they remove their makeup, they will leave the makeup remains on our white towels. We had also some very interesting incidents by them cleaning their shoes and stuff. If they do that, they will definitely be charged for damaging that towel. But the makeup problem, lipstick and foundation on the white towel, is the main problem that we face. It's almost every time. So for many apartments, we buy separate towels, like a darker color for the face, and we wash them separately. So it's like we buy a lot of them and then just wash them kind of all together once a week, let's say, or once a month. And it really helps because we don't need to deal with the makeup. It's very difficult to remove makeup out of a white towel. So, you should consider that as well. As well, in some apartments, we like to leave some fresh fruits or some refreshments, like a bottle of Coca-Cola or a bottle of wine, depends which country are you. If there is something specific to that region, like sometimes in Greece, they will leave just a small bottle of a homemade raki or homemade liqueur or something. Guests always like that, and they very much appreciate it. That can give you also a better review because they feel welcomed and they feel the taste of the local delicatessen in a way. So thank you very much for listening. I hope my video is very useful to you, and good luck in your business operation and your short-term rentals. Have a good day.